Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 5th of April. So today we've got Mercury making a sextile to Saturn. So this allows us to engage in practical thinking, action and planning, giving us a chance for, long-term success and stability. It's an excellent time to focus on the more serious aspects of life, such as, career or financial planning, taking a balanced and patience approach with yourself and creating a long-term strategy on how you can reach your financial goals. And for some of you can reach them in a year, for others it'd be 10, 20 years, but it's always worthwhile and not beating yourself up, just trying to look at what you can do to improve your career and finances rather than thinking, I'm stuck and I can never improve my circumstances. So the energies of these two planets, Mercury and Saturn, basically can increase our sense of responsibility, access to wisdom and, information and discipline, and take significant action to make progress in our long-term goals. And for some of you, you will be enjoying the fruits of your labour. So, for some of you, this can be having your accomplishments or that you've already made sort of recognised by others. On the positive side of the spectrum, it can kind of like cause communication sort of mistakes. So have you ever in the past sent a message to the wrong person? This can happen today, so just check all your emails. You don't want to send an email that you're bitching off your boss to your boss. So just unless that's your intention, some of you may mean to text your best friend and end up texting your ex instead. So all kinds of communication mistakes can be made, so just watch out for that. People can be more forgetful, clumsier than usual. For some of you, you may struggle to express yourself clearly or experience like a technological mishap, and as I said earlier, sending that email to the wrong person. And these slip-ups in communication today may cause sort of like some frustration. Some of you may actually feel like a failure because maybe you were meant to send out an important communication today or over the next couple of days, or, because these aspect transits affect us a couple of days before. And then you feel like, oh my gosh, I'll never get it right, or I shouldn't have made this mistake. Mistakes happen. It's all part of life, and I don't want to be blasé, but just be gentle on yourself if you do send the wrong text to someone who you would rather avoid right now and stuff. But although it can provide frustration, this transit can give us a solid foundation for future growth and development by taking a pragmatic approach to our goals and how we view any failures that we go through right now. It's a time to sort of like process, stay grounded and take calculated risks for long-term success. During the Mercury sextile Saturn transit, content creators can focus on talking about or creating content about how we can become more practical and goal orientated without, being cold-hearted or ruthless with it, giving any tips on, productivity hacks and time management tips and how we can get things done in a more timely and efficient manner as well. Also, you could think about, as a content creator, doing outreach to collaborate with others and projects and building on your own sort of like personal organisation and concentration skills as well. Also, creating content that focuses on how important it is to set realistic goals. Sometimes we say, I'm going to give myself a month to do something that will actually take 5 years. How we can prioritise tasks and develop a more structured routine. And, this transit allows us to sort of like, if you create content, although it's not working for me, but I'm not recording this on the day that it will go out, but it allows us to convey our messages in a more clear and concise manner and get a better understanding of how we can be more practical in our goal setting and become more productive and motivated individuals. So content that can help people do that. Also today, the Sun makes a conjunction to Chiron. So here, this allows for deep healing and self self-discovery, supports that word. This transit wants us to confront and heal any emotional, psychological, spiritual wounds that are holding us back, or to continue the work of doing so we can move forward with more strength and clarity. Chiron is known as the wounded healer, and during this transit we are encouraged to embrace our own vulnerabilities and use them as strengths. By doing so, we can connect with our own inner wisdom and strength as well, and gain a deep understanding of ourselves and the place in the world. Although this transit can trigger old wounds and insecurities, which can lead to, feelings of vulnerability and doubt. And with the Mercury and Saturn placement, as I mentioned earlier, some of you may make a mistake, and this transit can amplify those sort of doubts made by those sort of like communication mistakes. But we can be faced with painful feelings as well, some of you that have been buried deep inside of you. But this transit can make it hard and difficult, especially if you have unresolved issues and trauma from your past, to actually get through your daily routine. And so just be mindful of that and prepare for that, and be gentle with yourself if that happens to you. To make the most of this transit, take time out for self-reflection, practice self-care, and be open to new insights and other people's perspectives. Either for some of you it'd be a friend, some of you it'd be from a TV show or watching a video and anything like that, listening to a podcast. All in all, trust in the healing process and allow yourself to be vulnerable as you navigate this time, but don't let anyone manipulate you and take advantage of you. So just watch out for that, because people may see that you're vulnerable and take advantage of you during this time as well. The best use of this transit is to deal with anything that comes up, rather than, repressing them or numbing yourself to them with addictive substances or people. So all in all, this energy provides a chance for growth and healing, as long as you're willing to confront anything that comes up right now. So yeah, that was the daily scopes for the 5th of April.